Hey, JW here. Thought I'd jump on for a quick video. It's about 3:30 up here in New England, and it's been a tough day for pain for me today. I felt decent this morning when I got up. I had a tough night last night, and so I decided I'll go out for a walk, get that in while I feel pretty well. And the walk wasn't my best, but it wasn't my worst pain-wise either. So I was satisfied that I got it in because I've been trying to get it in every day. I had to skip yesterday because I wanted to test out something if by not walking maybe it would lessen the pain on the off day that I didn't. If I walked, like say, every other day rather than every day, but not only did it not have any kind of a positive effect on me, the pain today was real high level. So could that have been caused by the walk this morning? I don't think so, but possibly, I guess. Yesterday I did have a decent day, and like I said, and then last night was another one of those nights. Nights that you have to go to, excuse the pun, dark places sometimes I've, over the years, I've tried to learn meditation, and I'm not very good at it, but I can usually do some breathing exercises and quiet my mind a little bit, and it usually helps me calm down if I'm having some anxiety or say an occasional panic attack that I've gotten in the past when I'm in this kind of pain. So, I do use those techniques, and I just listened to a tape on YouTube that's about fear and doubt. It was pretty good. It made me realize that a lot of what we're experiencing is because we're questioning whether or not we're ever going to get back to our normal, what is normal for us. And I ran into this woman today, nice lady, woman about my age, I guess, maybe a little older, and very, very pleasant. And she asked me what I wear this brace on my leg. Anyway, it's just a black brace. It's just to it gives me some extra support, and it also acts as a something that'll keep my blood flowing pretty quickly. And I'm having a difficult time thinking of the word I want to use, but compression. It gives me a very good amount of compression, and the good thing is that with compression socks, because of the location of my wound, the compression socks, when you put them on, they not only disturb the wound, but sometimes they disturb the bandages in the dressing that I use on the wound. So it's because they're very tight. The compression, you got to really pull them over. With this, I put on a pair of semi-light compression, very light compression socks, and then I put. This is like a Velcro thing where you use a strap to put it on, and you don't have to come up over the wound. You can go in from the side of the leg, the calf. So it seems to be working pretty good, and the swelling has really gone way, way down. I've been wearing this about a week and a half now, and the people at the wound center seem to think it's really helping. They noticed, they were thrilled when they saw the amount of swelling that had, ceased to exist. And I'm talking, my leg would usually swell up pretty good between the pain from the wound and the lack of being able to wear the compression sock. So ideally you want the blood flowing to the wound. And with the compression, it helps because you don't get the swelling, and the blood flow has an easier path to the wound. So if that makes any sense. But anyway, I ran into this woman on my walk, and she asked me what was going on. She saw the thing on my leg. She, in the past, I just waved to her. I don't know her name, or I do now, but at the time, I didn't know her name, and just waved to her and, say hello, good morning, whatever. So today I said good morning, and she said, what's that? Pointed out and I explained to her that I had surgery for melanoma, and she goes, oh, my friend's husband just had a major one down on his calf as well. I said, well, this is more on my ankle. She said, yeah. She said, but he seems to be doing well. And I said, oh, that's good. And she said it took him a long time, though. She said, I think she said he had the surgery almost a year ago, and he was still getting some pain from it. But she said he was doing much better than in the beginning, and she said, hang in there, and you're doing the right thing with the walks. And I know I am. I know, by walking, you're keeping your fitness levels up, which is so important. If you start just sitting around and, getting into bad eating habits and watching television or movies on your computer, it's not good. And so I know I'm doing the right thing by getting out, working, but while I'm walking, it doesn't seem like the right thing. It can actually be pretty, I would describe it as like if you were wearing a shoe that was scraping against your foot and causing a blister, you'd probably do something about it. And what I've done is I've put bandages nearby the area, on the area that seems to be scraping, although I think it's more radiating pain than anything else, but I'm trying all different things, and hopefully, and after listening to this video today, they were talking about the fear and doubt being that, you worry about things that maybe you shouldn't be worrying about, and you doubt your original positive thoughts of, for me, it would be, when I first got this surgery and they told me that it was going to be a long healing process of at least 6 months, I thought to myself, well, they don't know me. I'm a fit guy, and I'll go out and I'll push myself, and I'll beat that 6-month deadline for sure. I no longer feel that way. Now, I don't think that's doubt as much as reality. We're 4 months in, and I'd say I've improved maybe 30% in the wound area, maybe 40. Now, I did have a really good report last week on the wound. It did get a little bit smaller. But the pain, the residual pain, what I refer to, I believe I have neuropathy. The surgeon told me I didn't, but I got all the symptoms. I don't know. He's never, to my knowledge, done the research I've done on neuropathy. I know he's a doctor, and he's probably, I'm sure he knows what neuropathy is. And he said it's just the same symptoms of a healing wound. And I hope he's right. But it almost seems like it's too perfect in the sense that whatever I pull up, whatever rabbit hole I get down to check on this neuropathy thing, my symptoms are literally classic symptoms. Everything they say is spot on that I have. So, I was starting, doubt and fear were creeping in. The doubt in the sense that now I no longer believe that I'm going to heal very quickly, certainly not ahead of schedule, and not sure if with this, if I do in fact have neuropathy, the fear of having this as a chronic disease is, well, I'll be quite frank with you, it scares me, because having this pain every day of my life is not something I'm looking forward to. And so anyway, I told the woman that, I think I might have neuropathy. And she said, oh, I have a little neuropathy, from arthritis. You can get it from many things. And a lot of people get it from diabetes. I'd say probably 80% of neuropathy sufferers have diabetes, or type 2 diabetes probably. I have a history of diabetes in my family on both sides. But I don't believe I have diabetes. I suppose I should get it checked again, but last I checked, I didn't. So, I don't show any symptoms or anything. So, but, so she said, do you take any, Tylenol type painkillers or anything like that. And I said no, and she kind of, gave me the funny eye, as most people do. And I said, I'm, more into the Chinese traditional medicine model than I am the allopathic model especially when it comes to medication. So I told her I was taking turmeric and ginger and a few other herbs that I've learned about over the years. And, she said, oh, if it helps you, that's good. And she said, you got to get your sleep, and you can't be. I told her, I said, right now I'm in a lot of pain. And I said, I catch a few hours here and there, but I don't get much sleep. So, see, the problem is that if you have a chronic disease that requires you to take pain pills of any kind, I mean, you got to take them every day for years. I mean, I don't know how many years I have left, but other than this thing, I'm actually pretty healthy and feel pretty good now. And no one knows any one of us could buy the farm tomorrow. We don't know that. Nobody knows. But based on the predictions of people dying, usually you have symptoms of certain illnesses, or you have heart problems or lung problems or other problems. And I do have the cancer issue, of course, with the melanoma. So that's something I do keep close eye on. But so if it weren't for this wound situation, I mean, I'd be out doing my normal thing, which is a 2-hour walk / hike, and very active. Not very much sitting around, that's for sure. And any time I sit down, generally, is when I'm eating dinner. Even breakfast, sometimes I have a shake for breakfast, and I'll take it with me on the go, and I'll either take it if I have to drive somewhere or in the car, or I don't do too much sitting down if I can avoid it. And it's just, I just wanted to update everyone on pain. I don't know if any of you are going through any kind of pain today, but if you are, I sympathize with you, and we'll all get through this. What choice do we have, right? You have to get through it. You have to. So I do listen to motivational videos on YouTube, and I try to incorporate some of the stuff they talk about. In this particular video, they were talking about how you have to become an actor. You have to believe that whatever is causing you an issue, that you have to see yourself overcoming that issue and becoming what you want to become. For me, that would be seeing myself as going to Plum Island, taking my long 2.5-hour walks, hikes, and doing things from my normal life, in most importantly, in a pain-free state. So that's how I visualize now. That's the way I'm going to visualize my life. And I'll let you know how it goes. Can't hurt, and it makes perfect sense. I've used techniques similar to this in the past, and fake it till you make it, right? So anyway, I just wanted to check in real quick, and I hope everyone's doing well, and you're having the end of the weekend is working out fine for you. We've had some pretty good weather up here, and it's been pretty nice. Today is 81, I think, and nice, clean, fresh air out there, and very low humidity. Yesterday was 75, low humidity. So, yeah, we've been blessed the last few days with really good weather, and I hope you have been too. And I hope whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, whatever pain you're suffering, or whatever type of situation you're going through now, I wish you well. And I pray for all of the YouTube viewers every night, along with my family and my friends and relatives. I include my YouTube people in there, and I hope it helps. Can't hurt, right? Whenever people tell me, even before I really was into, I don't want to say I'm a religious person. I'm not. I'm more of a But before I was into the prayer the way I am now, I really like praying because it's just a form. I've always meditated. It's just a form of meditation. Instead of remaining silent, I talk to God, and I have a chant I use. I'll share it with you folks. It's please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you. I honor you. I appreciate you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you. I honor you. I appreciate you. And I keep repeating that over and over again. And when I'm meditating and trying to get my mind quiet, it's been helpful to me in a couple of situations of anxiety and having trouble sleeping and dealing with the pain. So, I hope it maybe can help you too. And again, everything I do on this channel I try to incorporate whatever I learn. I try to pass it on to you, the listener, the viewer. And, if it's something you can use, take it, give it a try. If it's not, just ignore it. But anyway, I appreciate all of you, and thank you, and I'll talk to you real soon, okay? And I'll give you an update on the pain tomorrow. I'll probably make a video at work. So anyway, take care. I hope everyone's doing well, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video.